Hello everyone, welcome to Chaos and Order, art by Susan Holt. That is me. Welcome. Today is September 11th, 2024, and just getting my stuff ready, making sure that I can see everybody, see all the comments if I have any. So I'm gonna put my apron on, and then I'm gonna make sure my tech is working over here. I did turn off the Wi-Fi, the internet on my phone, so hopefully we won't have an outage like last week. Okay. Oh, Jennifer's here. Hey, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just getting all the tech set up. And getting myself set up. Yeah. Oh, for those of you who are going to be watching live, thank you so much for watching with me. If you're going to be watching in replay, go ahead and put hashtag replay down in the comments for me so that I can see that you stopped by. Oh, Jennifer says she's doing great and Holly is here with her. Oh, excellent. Hey, Holly. Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. It's going to be a little bit mellow. So a true Wednesday, because I am super excited that I get to paint Spiral or something for you tonight. I think I know what I want to paint. So, yeah, it's in my head, but I'm not sure it's gonna... Yeah. It's been a day. I'm having issues. My brain is not fully engaged, as you can tell. I don't have my stuff set up yet. Oh, man. I tell you. Took a break. I've ordered a bunch of frames because there was a Labor Day sale, and I was framing stuff today, and honestly, I just lost track of time. So I'm just going to set up with you guys now. And I know the great thing about this group is you completely understand that I will run late sometimes. And, you know, it's a human thing. And it's okay. And we will just get everything ready. And then we will do our painting. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. And I'm glad that Jennifer and Holly are here. And I hope some more people join us. We had a bunch of people vote today on the dot design, which I will be painting on the monthly painting, and that's going to be great. But before we get started, and while we're waiting for a few more people to join, oh, I see Stephanie is here. Hello, hello. I just wanted to show you some of these paintings that I framed today. These are 11 by 14. Get the light off it. So look how pretty that looks. Chris says he's here and he's listening while doing paperwork. Thanks, babe. Do your paperwork. Get it done. Look at this one. I mean, come on. Beautiful, beautiful gray, subtle background with some pinks and whites and grays in the spiral. Oh, so good. And they all look so good in the frames. So these I don't have the hangers on yet. I have framed so many things, I ran out of hangers. So I am getting some more, and tomorrow I will put those on. Wait, what am I doing tomorrow? I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. So I will probably put some hangers on to the artwork, but not today. Oh, let me get my paint. I have 3 paints I'm thinking of using tonight. Jennifer says that Chris does paperwork, you do art paperwork, canvas work, and you rock. Thank you. You rock too, my friend. So yes, I have 3 paints that I'm thinking of using for this painting. So I've brought them all out. I have a silver, I have a kind of pearlescent white, and then I have this dark purple that I'm thinking of doing the dots in. And I'm just gonna kind of flip them upside down so I can see the bottom of the jars. Not the silver. So it's going to be between the dark purple and the pearl. I think I'm going to go with the dark purple simply because it's got some of the pearlescent down here where I want to put the mandala anyhow. So I think that's going to work. And I want this to be really subtle because the top of the painting is very, very active. It's got a lot going on. Yeah. Thanks for letting me talk that through. It's part of my process. I need to make those decisions every time I do something on a painting. So what goes next? What color is it? Where does it go? I already have the where is it gonna go in my head, which is great. Turn this around. And I also need to update my website because a lot of the smaller paintings that I have that are on Canvas Panel have all been framed. I just took pictures today, need to do some editing on them tomorrow, and then I will get the adjusted prices up tomorrow on the website, so everything will be ready to go. If it's canvas, all the canvas, stretched canvas pieces are ready to go and priced how they are right now. But the smaller ones on Canvas Panel, which is the thin board, are not up there. And the 11 by 17s on Canvas Panel and on wood or MDF, they are not updated with the price on the website yet either. That will happen tomorrow or the next day. So I have a lot going on in my brain, which is why I may seem a little flustered today. I see Erica is here. Hello, welcome Erica. All right. Jennifer says that she loves to see me think through it all. You know, a lot of artists don't want to show you their process, but I love it when I can include you in my process. So it just gives you more of an understanding of what I think, what's going on in my head, and how I get to make some of the decisions that end up on the canvas. And I think I have changed my mind, at least a little bit. I have silver in this. I'm going to just show you the painting. Here's the painting. Moving the camera. All right. Get this where you can see it. Up there, tall enough. This around a little bit. I feel like I was unprepared for the live today, just kind of in general, in real life. Oh, that's okay. All right, I hope you guys can see that pretty well. And I think I am going to do some of the pearlescent and some of the dark purple. And I think I'm going to put the spiral here, but I don't think I'm going to do a full spiral. I think I'm going to do kind of a partial. Ooh, that glare on there is big. Ooh, okay. But I'm going to do a partial spiral, so I think I'll start it about here maybe, and then kind of fan it out down there. All right. My tools, I have my paints, have things figured out. I have my canvas. Oh, yes. If anybody is interested in any of the prices for either of those 11 by 14 paintings that I showed earlier, go ahead and just drop me a line, send me a private message, pop it in the comments, and I will put it on later because my computer is actually sitting on top of my price list and I don't want to move it because it'll make a big racket. So this here is the pearl essence, or the sparkly purple. Here's some of the silver. So I think I've changed my mind. I may go with the pearl instead of the dark purple, or I may kind of do a thing as it goes out onto the canvas. Oh, and I should tell you, we had a lot of people vote for the dot designs this month, and I absolutely love that all of you took the time to pop over and vote. Number 1 had 7 votes, number 3 had 2 votes, and number 2 had 14 votes. So we're gonna go with number 2 today, and I'm gonna write that on the back of the card here before I forget. Number 2, yay. So somebody said it looked like an owl, and I didn't see it until they said that. And now I see a happy little owl in a tree. So just sitting there all puffed up, nice and cozy warm. So that is the one we are going to use today. Stand that up over there so I can see it. Come on, stand up. There we go. Okay. It's not the one I wanted. That is the one I wanted. All right. Am I ready? I think I'm ready. Let's paint. Let's paint. Let me get my pliers to open the paint. Rawr. Yay. Yay, pliers. Okay. I have some little goopies in my paint jar, so I'm going to get those out of the way. I don't want those in the painting. I know my conversation is not riveting tonight, and I'm okay with that. Like I said earlier, I have a lot in my mind. Got the show going on, and the up at Shea Cheese in North Phoenix. Oh, Jennifer says, ooh, love the owl. Right, it's a good one. So I've got the show going on up at Shea Cheese, and the opening was fantastic. I've been posting about it and some stories from there this week. So I hope you've been enjoying those, because I enjoyed my night. Jennifer was there, my husband Chris was there, and a whole bunch of other friends showed up as well. And some members of my critique group through the Arizona Artists Guild showed up to support me, and I was really thrilled to see everybody. And then a whole bunch of people who didn't know anything was going on at the Cheese Lounge. They just thought it was a nice air-conditioned place to be, and they showed up, and I know some other people showed up that I hadn't met before, and it was really, really a lovely time. I just dripped on my canvas. That's all right. The trick is to get it off the canvas as quick as possible. There we go. Good as new. So yeah, that was a really, really lovely time up at the show opening on Friday. And I put in a big order for frames with the supplier I like with their Labor Day sale. which was fantastic. So I have frames galore. And I spent the last 2 days really focusing on getting most of the paintings that go into the regular standard frames where you load the painting or the canvas panel from the back, just like you would with a photograph. So I have a lot of those done. I still have a stack of them to do. And then I have the rest of the canvases that are on regular stretched canvas. Yeah, so there's a lot happening in my studio these days. And I went to help unload a U-Haul truck that was supposed to be there at a very specific time yesterday, and I got there at the chosen time, but nobody that I was in contact with told the person on site that I was coming to help unload the truck. So they didn't tell me that that it had gotten there like an hour and a half early. So by the time I showed up, it was gone. It was already unloaded and gone. Comments. Looks like Jennifer says, Sheichi's opening was so good. It was it was a host of friends, old and new. I loved watching people experience your art for the first time. Such a great vibe. Indeed. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. It was a really good event. I enjoyed myself. I'm pretty sure most of the people who came enjoyed themselves. I made sure to greet everyone as they came in. Make them feel welcome and let them know what was going on. There we go. So I hope I did a good job being the hostess with the mostest. There's a lot happening right now. And that's okay, because there are times when there's not anything happening. So it's all good. It all evens out. What do we think so far, guys and gals? Yeah. So I want to do the mandala kind of down here. So I want it to kind of just spread out in the bottom portion, because I don't want to cover up any of this stuff up here. There's some really, really beautiful things going on up top that I think it would break my heart to cover them up. So that's why I'm basing the center down here in the purple, and then I'll kind of start to not put any dots up in this section and just really focus on getting it down here where it's a little more wispy. I took this painting to critique group yesterday because I wasn't sure if I wanted to actually just paint over all of this with this dark purple color and just erase it. But they talked me out of that. So it is all still there underneath. Oh, and funny enough, one of the ladies said she can see a bird shape in it somewhere, but oh, it might be right here, the little beak. So doing this dot design that looks a bit like an owl is apropos for this painting, I think. There are days where I love this apron, and there are days where it just feels like it's strangling me. Today feels like it's strangling me. That's okay. We'll work on it. So yes, I have a lot going on right now, but the good news is, I should say, and the good news is, I get to paint. Up there? I don't think I do. I'm gonna make this one a little bit more round. Don't know why it's not gonna be. Okay. So I don't want to put one there. I do want to put one over here. I might put one up there. Yes. Put one up there since it's not quite in the other purple stuff yet. And painting always kind of makes me feel calmer, feel better, which is good. Try to move this so the light isn't so glaring on it. Well, my computer says that the internet is not working at the moment, but oh, there it is back on. Okay. That's better. And I forgot this one. Okay. That's better. Yay. So yes, I have the internet turned off on my phone. So this is just over streaming tonight. The Google Fiber crew is now working in our neighborhood. So hopefully we get that up and running pretty quick once that happens. I think I explained everything that was going on with our internet provider last time. So I won't go back into it. Chris says, you can't wait. Yes. Me too. Me too, husband. Me too. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at on the painting? Okay. Oh, Okay. On these spirals that I do that are not full spirals, they're just partial spirals, it's a little bit more difficult to kind of keep track of where I am in the dot process. So it's an added layer of difficulty. This little one just does not want to be round at all. That's a little better. I may have to tidy that one up. And this one. Still round. I may have to tidy those up after the paint dries. That's okay, I know how to do it. I know how to do that, so we're good. All right. Okay. And I do go quiet sometimes when I'm making these spirals because my brain needs time to think about what I'm doing and process it. Where should that next dot be? Okay, it's too far over there, so I don't want to put it there. A lot going on in my head when I make these. One of the gals in critique group actually asked if I used a stencil to make the dot designs, or she actually said that I could take a transparency and paint a stencil on it, and then I could hold it up in front of paintings so I could really visualize where I wanted them to go. And I thought, well, I thanked her for the suggestion and thought, oh, but you know, doing the dot designs kind of casually like I do, casually, without a stencil, without something to trace, makes them all more individual, and it lets me use my superpower for spatial awareness for my art. So I thanked her, but I'm not going to do that. I am not going to start using a stencil because I think that's, for me, not for anyone else, but for me, I don't like that idea. I don't want to use that idea. Okay. All right. Don't want to put one there. Okay. And I do sometimes have to use my pointer finger and be like, okay, where's that next one going? It would go here, so I don't want it up in this area, but if it was going to go here, I would have put one on. But we just missed it. Just missed it. Spin this around and look at it for a minute. Yes, because there would be one right there. Yay. That is what I wanted. It's important to look at art from different points of view and different angles so that you don't miss a dot like that obviously, to me, obviously it should be there. Jennifer says, I love how they spontaneously develop, talking about my spirals. And she also says, I love how even the order has a hint of chaos and your chaos has a bit of order. It really helps them blend together cohesively. Well, thank you. That's nice, yes. Yes, Jennifer's my bestie, and she knows that I am sometimes very persnickety about things. But most of the time, if you want me to bring the chaos, I am available to bring the chaos. Do I want one there? I think I might. Because this is a really solid blob of purple. There's not a whole lot of fun stuff going on in that one, and I think it would really help. Yeah. Yes. Kind of balance and even everything out. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Let me see. Yeah, that works. That works really nicely. Okay. Now, move along to number 2, which is the choice which is the choice most of the people voted for today. So, the people, you, the people. Thank you for being the people. Now I usually make the spirals turn this way, but I think I want to make it go the opposite direction. Yes. Or do I? Go that way? Yeah. I usually make them go this way, and I'm thinking of making this one go this way. The other way. Yes. Yes. Now, the trick with the spirals that go the opposite direction that I usually do is for me to not smear my hand through all the paint that I already have on the canvas. So, we are going to see how daintily we can make this happen tonight. Oh, Jennifer says a sinister spiral. Yes. Yeah. Sinister in medieval heraldic terms means to the left instead of to the right. The opposite. So, that is all my brain can explain of that at this point. All right. All right, brain. Get yourself around this. Let's start with this one. Had that one over slightly where I didn't want it. And luckily the paint is still pliable enough for me to have been able to wipe it up off of there. All right, let's keep going, shall we? Spiral is on. Woohoo! Phew! My goodness. This one is testing my patience tonight. That's okay. They can't all be perfect. Not that this one isn't perfect in its own way, but it's a little saucy. Being a little saucy. Okay. Let's see. Number 2. All right. Yeah. Okay. Now I have to draw these kind of upside down from what I'm used to. Which is a weirdness of its very own. I think I would liken it to if all of a sudden you were typing and you realized that all of the keys on your keyboard have been switched. It's a very weird thing to do. But I like weird. I'm good at weird. I am weird. And that's fantastic. At least I'm not boring, right? There's too many boring people in the world, or people who don't have any original ideas, and they just rewash and reuse all the same ones. I'm glad I'm an original. I'm glad my art is original. And I'm glad you enjoy my art. I think that's a win-win for everybody. I'm at the point in the day where my eyes are a little tired. Jennifer says new neuron patterns grow during doing things differently. Absolutely. I am all for new neurons. Yay, new neurons. They're so much better than those old stale ones. Okay, let's see. If I turn this upside down. So I've been looking at my paper like this. I'm going to look at it like this. Since my brain is a little sleepy, it'll give me a better visual of what I am going for. And this upside down Datapalooza. So while I am painting and I have your attention, I am going to let you know that next week we are not having a live show on Wednesday. I might pop on and do a little hey, hi, hello from my vacation location. We're gonna go up and visit my parents and my family, and we haven't done that since before COVID. And I don't think Chris and I have been up together to see my folks for about 15 years. So it's been either one or the other of us. So it'll be a good time, and I'm sure we'll be asked to do some things around the house. We've got friends up there that we're going to go see as well. So it will be a nice vacation. We went to see other friends in August last year, and some of Chris's family. So it's my family's turn this year. And I have good people in my family that I enjoy spending time with. So it's not a hardship in any way, shape, or form. It's gonna be a good time. I did talk a little bit about my dad last week before the internet went completely out on last week's live. And I know I've talked about my mom before, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Gonna enjoy it. So if you want any paintings to go out before we leave next week and get to you before we're on vacation, then order them by Friday and I'll get them out. I will keep my website up while we're gone. If anybody needs any art while I'm away, just know that it will not ship until I get back and sleep for a couple days. So Friday after next will probably be the shipping day, but if you buy art now, then it can go out this Friday and get to you. Little dot here, just so it doesn't look like a headless horseman floating out there in space. Yeah. Okay. I'll turn this around so you guys can see it the way I imagine it in my head to go. So that is the monthly painting. I have Jennifer said, oh, Michelle said she's a beauty. Thank you, Michelle. Jennifer says title suggestion, Eternal Neurons. Excellent. I love it. Michelle says Purple Nebula. Ooh, love that one too. Love the title suggestions. I will write those down when I am here. I'll do it right now. That way I don't forget. Put my paint lid on. I will get a piece of paper. Where is my scrap paper? Scrap paper. Okay. Because I know me and I will forget that there's title suggestions on here. Okay, Eternal neurons. And purple nebula. All right, thank you for the title suggestions already. And if anybody else is watching in replay and has title suggestions, go ahead and let me know. And we will get those added to the list now that I have my list. I won't forget to come back and check. Okay, move this up. Oh, I see Ricky is here. Hey, Ricky. Welcome. All right, I think that is mostly going to do it for me tonight. So we're on vacation next week. We will do the title when I get back, and we'll do title and first dibs that fourth week of the month, that fourth Wednesday of the month, so that we're not missing anything. We're just kind of combining it all together. And if you want to talk art anytime, let me know. Jennifer says thumbs up from Holly and me. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. Thanks for watching tonight. And I think that's going to do it for me right here on Chaos and Order, Art by Susan Holt. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.